I am the Senate.
May the fourth be with you.
Alright, so it's Novastar here, and I'm going to show you a little bit about the kind of history of the Flange sabers and also some of my other sabers. So anyways, try to do this quickly. This is the Necrolosis staff here. I've upgraded it recently. So there you go. It's a nice bright red. I think this is either a P4 or a Flange III. I'm not 100% sure. You can see the other part of it here, where we take the plug out over here and put the other blade in. But it's got my episode 1 font in it. Okay, so there you go. That's the deal with that. And of course, you can turn off both blades. Over here is the Seraphica, which is actually Alexandra Novastar's saber, which I have had to alter and made many iterations of it. It's actually got a fun blinking here, which also blinks, if that makes sense, right? It's not just static or whatever. I'm trying to get this on the camera, and I'm not doing the greatest job, but you'll get to see. It's a nice, beautiful, kind of a royal blue, almost purple. You can't really tell it on camera. It looks very blue, but it's actually almost to that, you know, dark purpley shade, which Danny always loved. And so there you go. And I thought this was a nice, appropriate kind of hilt for her, where what we did is I kind of cannibalized a Mace Windu Force Effects portion and coupled it with some TCSS parts that kind of had the choke point that you can kind of make out here in the video, and otherwise it's a beautiful saber. It used to have a sound card in it, but it never really worked the way that I'd wanted to. I wanted to reveal the electronics by pulling away the grip strips on the Mace Windu. I always thought they were bulky, and it just didn't always function the way that I'd wanted back in, I don't know what it was, 2007, and I've obviously been able to do more with it over time, and now it's just direct drive. So there's that one, and of course this one will be pretty easy. I can go on to Flange III, which is extremely bright now. We've basically got a Rebel 3 up in it, so you've got the flash now. Maybe it's hard to see on the camera, but it's very, very beautiful green. I like this green. On the camera it looks like more of a foresty green, but it's just, I love this shade. It doesn't look the same on camera that it does right here with my eyes. And again, here's the hilt, which I'm sure people have seen before, but there you go. And of course, let's see, I guess this might show the flash better. Really lights up the room, and very loud. I don't know what font this is on. It might actually be my episode 6 font. That's what I'm pretty sure I'm hearing. Pretty sure. So there you have that one. Very, very bright. I love that. And the stunt version, which is basically the one I threw at Darth Necrolosis in episode 2, and this is one where I might even be able to show this clip here in the video.
Alexandra, get down! Are you all right?
Yes, Father.
And stuff. But anyways, you know, this is basically the one that I used. It's gone through a few iterations, but it's pretty much the same saber that it was in 2007. I had some more padding here on the hilt, just to be safe for Anthony when I threw it at him, that if he got hit by it physically, that it wouldn't hurt very much. And, you know, he was in a stormtrooper mask, and there was a little bit more bulk up here at the emitter, but in any case, it's the same deal. And I think this is gone from a Flange III green to a P4 is my guess. I don't remember. And then this is the recently upgraded crystal focus, or I shouldn't say crystal focus. I mean, yes, there's a crystal focus board in here, but Flange III darkside, and there's a Kree red, red, white. This one is screamingly bright. I don't know what to tell you about that. And the flash is magnificent. I can't even believe how bright this flash is. It's crazy. I mean, the camera just doesn't do it justice, is all I can tell you. And it's so red, it's unbelievable. And there's this big pulse going on that I might actually want to fix later and have it stay at the brighter level of it. I think it digs too deep into the pulsing, you know. And one more time with the lockup. And there, of course, is the hilt, so you can see it. Very loud. Flange IV, still on an old school Rebel 3-up, so not as bright, but still, back in the day, very impressive. The saber was originally made by Don Close, and I had to do quite a bit of modifications to it, but he left this window here, and I was able to put a lot more LEDs. Originally there was only one in here, but I think I put in 4 7-color changers, and that's why you see so much stuff going on in here. I mean, that's just pretty intense right now, you know? And of course the flash is still very pretty and all that. This would be my Sidious font, I believe. So there you go. This one also has a motor in it and all this fun stuff, but in any case, lots of modifications had to go on with this, including the pommel here, because I needed, first of all, I wanted to get a little glow in there, which I have, and I needed a bigger speaker to fit in there. So there you have it. That's the kind of old school Rebel, I should say red, white Flange saber. Okay. And then finally, I'm sure what you've all been waiting for, Flange V. Holy cow. This one I'm going to show the hilt before showing the light. It's just a Graflex replicant or inspired by. It's not an actual Graflex in any sense of the matter, because I needed to be very sleek for the hands. Wanted it to be in a position where it was easy to wield, and also this is all 1.25 inch outer diameter, very light, one piece, except for the emitter, which is a TCSS 1.25 inch blade holder, of course, and then I can't even explain it, it's extremely lightweight. But wait till you see the Cree blue, white. Thanks to Mad Cow for the suggestion on putting this LED in here. It's just crazy. This is insane. I mean, just look at that. I mean, what the heck is this? The camera is having problems picking this up, and it's doing that whole, I don't know what they call it, but it's greatly magnifying back to get all the rest of the stuff around it. But this is so bright. And of course, because this is more of a Graflex style feel, I have my own Episode 5 sound font in there, which is very Vader and Luke-esque, of course. And that's their very first connection. You hear that. They have kind of a tap to the head and a repost to the head. Very nice. Again, I'll do the lockup. How's that? This is just insane. This just lights up the whole room. Alright, so there you have it. That's my new Flange V. Very basic hilt on the outside, but from a distance it convinces the audience that it's indeed Graflex-esque, and yet very nice for the wielder, the person having to manipulate the weapon. And probably my lightest Flange saber yet, which I really like. And yet the balance is still essentially there. This one is actually, I'll try to show it, it's a little top heavy, not by much, and that's the thing, it's almost perfect for balance the way that I like it, but I tend to like it very, very, very evenly balanced, as opposed to being just slightly top heavy. Okay, so I guess we can just put them all on just for fun and see what all the hubbub is about. Oh my gosh, there's so much light in here. There you have it, another smorgasbord of sabers. And I find that, geez, they're really killing the camera. The camera can't see any of this stuff other than the light being drowned out. Oh my goodness. But there you go, smorgasbord of sabers. I wonder what would happen if I turned the lights on. I don't think that's going to change anything. Nope, absolutely nothing. I just turned on a big old light, a huge light, and the camera's still like, okay, too much light, cannot handle. Well, there you have it, folks. That would be Team Loot Kicks, gotta represent. That would be your Flange sabers. So, finally, I have a blue Flange saber. There you have it. Peace out, and have fun with your LED sabers.
May the fourth be with you.
I am the Senate.